Matt here just crashed his RC plane.
Oh, whoops.
This is what you're gonna see now following is the video of us trying to fly it again. As you can see, there's only one propeller and everything's just messed up. I mean, there's so much damage back here. A little bit.
The back's pretty good, but see, you can see this broke right here, and then all the fuselage damage, this cracked. It basically bent the whole frame, but yeah. For the win! What happens when the propeller breaks off of an airplane and all you have left is the frame. Well, there she goes, 250 bucks down the drain.
So this is what happens when you have wreckage, and if you ever try to take off in the middle of the ocean when a plane is completely busted in half, this is exactly what's going to happen. This is a model replica. That's going to be what happens.
This is what happens when King Kong grabs a hold of your airplane.
All right, so what we have here is a wrecked plane. It looks like a lot of damage, but in fact, we can still salvage it. What we're going to need to do is actually turn this into the most aerodynamic plane it can possibly be, which means we're going to have to just break off those wings. So just do that. The other one has to go as well. And then pretty soon it'll be brand new. We just gotta toss it up there. That's how it's done.
Good as new.
I forgot to mention the tail end of the plane. These will not be streamlined anymore. You just gotta snap those in half, and also the top. Just gotta bend that over, and it should be brand new to not brand new, but it'll fly as long as you just keep tearing pieces off of it, because it has to be as light as possible in order for you to be able to really get this thing off the ground. All that extra weight really it's really unnecessary when you're trying to fly a plane. So you just got to keep breaking pieces off of it. And trust me, this thing, it'll get off the ground if it's light enough. You ever seen a bug fly? Same principle. So just gotta, that's about it.
One of the main things that I love about this airplane, and I'm smiling because there were so many good memories, but the most positive thing is, look at it. I mean, we're still going to be able to use this probably in about 20 minutes. I mean, some super glue. So the wiring, this is one thing I want to point out here. So we have the front nose gear, which turns, right, which is by a servo. But this is the main thing I want to point out here. See, this is very delicate. You don't want to pull on it or tug on it. But, just give it a good rip. That should be good. Just about 1 foot long on the wiring. And then one of the other things you want to do here, you don't want to break this, because if you break this, I mean, you're pretty much going to have to buy a new plane. So you just want to kind of, push it out of the way. Yeah, just like that. So then all we have left is this piece. Basically with this piece, all you're going to want to do, this is really important. I want you to get up real close in here. If you just kind of push on it a little bit, it'll actually bring the whole plane back together. Just kind of like the Polar Express. So you just want to go ahead and just break it off. Yeah, basically all you have left is this. And see that button right there in the middle? That's what the guy in Hawaii pushed, and it sent a cruise missile all the way to California. Pictures that I really want to point out on this 4-channel model aircraft. When you have a broken wing, this is sad. I mean, this thing, I've had this since I bought this at 1, when I was 1. So, yeah, so the landing gear still spins. That's a plus. So basically all you want to do is you just want to, man, I hate hearing that sound. Just the ripping of wires. Basically, this is okay right here, but basically you just want to take it. Man, she is hanging on by a freaking thread, huh? Basically all you're going to want to do is just hit it real hard, and what that'll do is it'll break the wiring. See, just like that, look, clear connection. So all you have to do, yeah, look at that right there. All you have to do is you just have to hit it again, so. And usually, you know, usually it just comes apart. So just give it a couple tries. You know, it takes a little bit of strength. I was gonna go to the gym, but this will probably solve all my problems. You know, so just not breaking, but it will. You know, this thing is really sturdy. I would recommend this. You could probably get it on eBay for about $5. I mean now. You know, usually they run for about $5 grand. So you know, just keep trying. And as you can see, this is how planes give birth, right here. So
now you're just are you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're just kind of opening up that birth canal.
Correct.
For
the wiring.
Okay.
Because I was conceived right here when I was 1, so okay. I just wanted to get a good look.
So you're just opening up for everyone else to come out when they need to.
Yeah, pretty much. You can just pull these wires out here. See that clean connection? Mm-hmm. So now what we're really focused on is just the landing gear. As you can see, it's pretty much done. But we still have to get the landing gear. So you just kind of want to, I don't know if you've ever done like a kangaroo kick, you know what I'm talking about? All you really just want to do, you're going to line up like you're swinging golf, but you're just going to, you know, you're just going to give it a kick, you know? And basically that's it. The landing gear is still attached, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later.
So as you can see now, the plane is in pieces, and that's exactly what you want when you're trying to salvage a wreck. But you're missing one step, and that's to torch the whole thing. Basically what this will do is it'll let the carbon atoms into the air, and it'll basically revitalize the plane as much as possible. It's a weird process. Only science can really explain it, and I'm not a scientist, so you know it doesn't matter. But this is gonna let all those carbon atoms just free up, you know. And you really want to get a good flame going, you know, wherever you can, especially that plastic right there. That's really gonna need to get engulfed in flames. Definitely these rods are gonna need to be red hot. I mean red hot. We're talking, and just really get it going. These tires, they're gonna need to melt completely off. I mean, it's gonna smell really bad. You know, and it's gonna act like it's polluting the air, but really what you're doing is you're letting those carbon atoms free, and it's basically gonna like revitalize the structure of the plane a little bit if you set it on fire, which is exactly what you want. This is gonna kind of mend everything back together. That's only the brief synopsis of it. There's still a lot of science going on that you don't really know about too much, and that's basically the whole thing. Just let it on fire as much as possible. All right, so now what you want to do is when it's after it's completely burned out, now you just want to like rake up all this metal, and this is going to be great salvage material for when you're gonna like put new parts on the plane. You'll have these just at the ready. So you just want to rake this all up. This is good metal, good wood still, and then just take them. You got little loose strands here, and take them up like this. And you're just gonna wanna take it like that, if you can get it on, and just scoop it into a bucket. And you can just use that. That's perfectly salvageable material. And there you go. That's how you're going to start your new plane. That's how you're going to be able to keep this thing going.